Assalamu alaikum. In this video, we are going to discuss about the CSS position. What is CSS position? I have made a code of CSS position. You can get this code in my GitHub repository. First of all, start this topic. What is a CSS position? Basically, there are 5 CSS position. Uh, 5 type of CSS position: static, absolute, relative, and fixed and sticky. Static is the default position, so we don't need to change that default behavior. So first of all, let's start this video, and then you are able to understand what are the position and why we use that position. Basically, we use the position to change the position of a certain div. You can to make you can also use to center a div. For example, I have created a code that have a container. In container there are four items. There are four divs, and basically the last div is used to I added a text to add a feature of scroll. So scroll bar. So that's why I added a text so it can scroll much longer. So let's start this video. First of all, I have created a container with some of this height and some of these pixels or height and pixel, and I have added an overflow property that is scroll that enable the scroll feature into the art div. And there are sub items: item 1, item 2, item 3, and the last item we don't need to edit the last item because simply we're going to replace the text as that and that. So if I move to my page, you can see there the design has been displaying. Basically this text is used to make enable this scroll feature much longer. So it's looking like this. What should we going to do? I will define the I'm going to apply the each position to the each of that div border. Like first of all, in this first div, I will apply this position that is known as at the first atom of that container. I'm going to apply the relative position. Basically, what is a relative position? Relative position work. It's relative position work. It is basically that change the position of a div. For example, if it applies the relative position, it is not sure. It will change a little bit of its position depending upon this size of page. For example, if I apply the relative position to the first item of a container, I will use a position keyword here. Position relative. It's basically top. Basically, top is used to define the bottom of that div or bottom of the particular div, position of bottom and top of the div. For example, if I apply the 30 pixel, it will move the div to the bottom. For example, if you can see that I apply the 30 pixel, it will you can see there the position has been adapted, and this 30 pixel position that uploaded from that is updated to the top of that particular container. For example, if I apply the minus, if we use the minus here, it will move to the bottom. It will apply the position to the bottom. It will reduce the size. It will reduce the position from the top and apply at the bottom. For example, I apply the 30 pixel. You can see there the position has been changed and it moved toward the up direction. Like that's way it's work. And there is another property that we known as left. Basically, left work on the particular left target the left and right position of the container. For example, if I apply the left here, it will target the left. If I apply the 30 pixel, and now if I move toward there, you can see that the left position has been applied and moved slightly to the right side. If the number is at the minus, if there is a start in the pixel minus in the pixel minus in the number of pixels, it will move to the left side of the container. If it is a positive number, it will move to the side right of the container. It's a work like this. Relative position depends upon the size of a container. The size of container has been changed. It will also change a little bit its position. That's why relative position changes the position a little bit. And the next thing that is known as next position, that is basically used in a scroll bar feature, that is known as sticky position. For example, if I apply the sticky position, first of all, I have to define which position I'm going to use in here. So there I'm going to use a sticky position, and now I have to define the top and bottom position of it. I will define it 30 pixel. Minus 30 pixel is the good fight, and the left should be also um, around the same position that I have given here is 30 pixel. And if I check there, you will see that the position has been applied, but it's not working right there. This is because the position has been sticky is applied here. We have defined the containers here. Now, if I scroll that, it will stick to the top. Basically, it's work on the it have a same position. It will change. It will work default as the different depths work. But it will if it reach at the end of the particular depth scroll bar feature, it will move to the top part and stick to the top of the container. For example, if I scroll here, when when the container reach to the top of that, when the div reach to the top of container, it will stick to the container, and then it will not scroll. You can see there it has mistake and it is not scrolling at the you can see there it is not scrolling. Basically, it works like this. Okay. And the another position that most commonly where we are using to we are used the other this third position that we use is the fixed position. Basically, fixed position, the position of that particular div will not change. It will remain constant even that even we scroll or even not we don't scroll. For example, if I define the top and top minus 30, I will also define minus 30 pixel for it, and left should be also 30 pixel. Left 30 pixel. Now you can see that it has been applied. It applied to the third atom of the container. Basically, fixed position work in the that way. If you apply the around fixed position to the particular div, it will remain constant at the particular place. If it not changes direction, even the scroll feature is working on it. For example, if I apply that scroll bar in apply the fixed position at the third container, it will remain at the constant position. The position of that container will not change. For example, you can see if I scroll there, it will remain at the constant position. The position will not change. It will remain at the constant position. The position will not change. It even if we scroll at the end of that position target, it will remain at the fixed position. Basically, fixed position by the direction of that the position of that they will not change. Now the last the position that we basically use is absolute. Absolute work on it has a direct relationship with the parent of a parent like this. In this container, there are different items: item 1, item 2, item 3. The container item is the parent item. It depends upon the parent item. If I apply the parent, if I apply the relative position to the parent item, and then I applied the absolute position to the third of my child div. You can see there if I applied here absolute. Now if after this I will define some I will change the text so I can give you a more brief on it. So basically I will use here 60 pixel, and the left should be also 60 pixel. You can see there it has been applied to the third div, but it has not been changed because it has a relative position. It will depend upon the container. Even the container, it depends upon the data. It will not move out from the container until the absolute relative position has been applied here. For example, if I remove the relative position from here, it will move far away from that. You can see there it has been moved out from the div. You can see there you can just focus on the brown div. You can see it move out from the div. Basically, it work at that position. If the depend upon the parent child, we have to allow the position to the parent child, then it is applicable. Either it is not applicable if we not apply the position to the parent child. If I apply the position related here, you can see that it will not move out from the container. You can see that the brown has been reached out the it will not overflow the container, and it will be stay in the container. If we define a relative position, if we define any position to the container, it will stay in the container. It will not overflow that a particular container. That's why it's work. It's used to don't make overflow the data from the container, and even if you allow a lot of a position, like if I give it 120 pixels and 120 pixel there also, it will move to the left side, but it will not overflow for the container, from the container. If I change the relative, if I comment this here, it overflow the container. Absolute position is basically work at it depend upon the parent child. If you like my video, please subscribe and share to your friend. For more content, for more like this content, you subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon. Okay, Allah Hafiz. See you.